Mandalorian season finale just dropped on Friday there, and I know you know a little bit about it, but I'm going to walk you through exactly for me what this was like because, as you know yourself, I really like Star Wars.
Do you?
Aye, so get this right. Spoiler alert for anybody that's not seen it. Go watch Mandalorian. Come back to here, right? And hopefully by then J-Max stops making noise with whatever it is he's fucking fidgeting with. Is
I'm
that
not.
pain?
I'm not fidgeting. I just moved something.
So get this right. You don't mind me spoiling this for you.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
So at this point, Grogu, who is Baby Yoda, right, has been captured by Moff Gideon, who is Gus from Breaking Bad, plays a great bad guy. They're using Grogu's blood to what we think to bring back Palpatine. Now, the 2 episodes previous, right, episode 6, they placed Grogu on a Jedi kind of temple thing, and he done this whole "come and find me, Jedi" kind of "come and find me, Jedi" kind of thing. He sent out a signal to any Jedi in the galaxy to come and rescue him. And then they got stolen by Moff Gideon. Then Mandalorian went to get him, and Mandalorian's in Moff Gideon's spaceship. And then there's these Terminator-like, imagine Darth Vader, but chrome-like, with red eyes, but made out of like T-800, right?
Okay.
And they're smashing these doors down. There's about 50 of them. They're smashing into the doors. Moff Gideon's kind of like caught, and he's like, oh no, looks like when they get in, you're all dead, bar me, right? And they're like, oh well, we're pretty much done. So they're waiting on these robots coming through. They know they're going to get done in. And then all you see is this X-wing flying past the spaceship, right? And you're like, Nafe. I'll show you my reaction. So here's me just watching it, right? And then I went, right?
Okay.
I was like, did I just see R2 on the top of that X-wing? I know who flies an X-wing, right? And then at this point, this is where it really got me, right? As the X-wing enters the port in the ship, right? And the wee voice is going, identify yourself, and no one's answering, right? Grogu goes like this, who's force sensitive. Grogu goes, so I'm like, Grogu can feel a Jedi, right? Mate, then a hooded figure starts walking through the corridor. You're seeing him on the CCTV. He gets a lightsaber and starts just like cutting into butter, man, just taking these things down, right? Which for me was like, wow, this shows you how strong a Jedi was. Because when you watch Star Wars, you're seeing a Jedi among other Jedi. So you're like, oh, of course they're just like samurai. But when you see them against people that are just normal, you see how really powerful they are. Does that make sense? Like if you were to,
Yep.
when you watch a ninja movie and everybody's a ninja, you just, okay, everybody's a ninja. But when the ninja takes to the streets and starts ending folk, you're like, right, the ninjas kick ass. You know what I mean?
Like seeing a ninja that's going after some guy that's trying to get disability benefits he's not entitled to.
Right, exactly,
Right.
exactly. So Luke Skywalker's just like ending everybody, and he gets to the point where he's now ended all these T-800 lookalikes, and then he's at the door, and then they open the door, and then a hooded figure there. He's got a green lightsaber. He walks in, takes his hood down. Mate, what fan service! Fan service. Luke Skywalker there. They've CGI'd his face like they did with Tarkin and Rogue One. Did you see Rogue One?
I started it.
Peter Cushing's character.
Yeah, I've seen that bit.
Right. That's
really
what they've
quite
done.
Good considering.
Mate.
Rogue One was a few years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it picked apart. Like I've seen an effects expert kind of show you everything that's wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
But to the untrained eye, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
my dad told me about it beforehand. Actually, he's like, I had to double take. I was like Peter Cushing.
Yeah, man.
I thought he was fucking dead.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing with the Mark Hamill one, you can tell it's not as good as Peter Cushing's. I will say that.
Right.
But I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because the fan service in that, mate. Luke Skywalker comes in, and then Mando goes to him. Are you a Jedi? And he goes, I am. And he starts talking to them, and then R2 peers out from behind him. I was like, fucking nut, man. Right? And for me, it's a really special one. Here's what I'll say about this. Right? Here's to summarize. That one scene beats anything Disney have done with Star Wars so far. Right? I think.
I seen the meme that you posted earlier on. It was really, really good, and it was J.J. Abrams at the top, and it said, "Nah, it's not possible to just give fan service and not and attract a new audience at the same time. It can't be done." Then underneath is Jon Favreau going, "Hold my beer."
Yes, and mate, I sent a tweet out to Disney, and I was like, if you could just have Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau take over every Star Wars project moving forward, that'd be class. Thanks. These guys just get it. They get it, man. The simple nuances, right? From the way Luke holds his lightsaber. There's a movie does where actually Anakin done in Revenge of the Sith, right? Every single little piece of detail you can tell that is coming from people that are major Star Wars nerds, right? And that will appeal to people like myself that are Star Wars nerds, man. It just was perfect. And I'm like, right, I've never seen a bad episode of The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, right, sits right atop of that pyramid of everything that's happened since the original trilogy and the original prequels. From there, moving forward, Mandalorian is the best. It's better than any of the movies. It really is. And that piece of fan service for me, man. I've watched so many reaction videos online, and there are grown men sitting there crying their eyes out, man. It's so class.
I mean, I take it never affected you in that way.
I felt very strong towards the scene. I've watched it like 9 times.
Did you agree? It's like, no, he's got a heart of fucking stone. Look at him.
I do not have a heart of stone. I'm very good at controlling the emotion. Kinda. That's been illustrated in many a podcast. I'm really good at holding myself together. I cried watching Up the other day. Is that your first time watching
it? No, I'd seen it before, but it just, I don't know, man. It just kind of caught me at the right moment. I cried. I wasn't sitting, but I could feel it building up, and I was like, oh no, here we go. And I had that single Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to Up.
Nice, man.
I looked over at the wife, and she's seen it, and then she started laughing at me. But then I looked close, and she was crying as well.
If I'm gone, you're coming with me. Fuck you. It's class, man.
But I'll tell you something. I thought the last time I watched Up, I thought the movie opened with a dialogue-free sequence of them getting kind of meeting and getting old together and dying. Right, this one opened with a lot more. Like I was watching it, I was like, I don't remember this. That happened. That did happen. Like, at one point, it stopped. The dialogue stopped, and it shows you the life. But before that, there was a whole sequence of them meeting for the first time, and like she was like this wee adventurous wee girl that was hanging about.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember that at all. And neither did my wife. To the point where we were like, is this like extra footage or something that we've never seen before?
No, man, I remember that.
Oh well, that was.
I think I've only seen Up like twice.
I said when we first started watching, I was like, this. I think this one by memory. I think it's quite overrated. I don't think it's as good as a lot of people say it is. But I sat and watched it all, and it was all right.
I actually have a really good joke about Up.
Go on then.
It's just one of those off the cuff kind of things, right? Here we go. Ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Rick Astley will lend you any DVD for his Disney collection, but he's never going to give you up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, man.
There's no response to that. Let's just move on to the next fucking thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, you're still talking about Mandalorian.
No, man, that was pretty much it. I want you to watch it. I know that you're what I would call a bath toe dipper, which is where you kind of dip your toe into Star Wars, but if it's not the right temperature for you, you take it back out and you fuck off. But if it is the right temperature, you'll jump in and have a wee soak.
Yeah. Like I told you at the time, man, that the newest Star Wars movie was the only film I've ever walked out in the cinema on, and I've seen some shit.
You've seen Last Jedi and you didn't walk out on that?
No, but I bought that.
Right.
I bought that to watch it on Amazon Prime. I actually paid full price for it to see it, which was uncharacteristic as fuck for me because obviously I'm not a big Star Wars fan anyway. But I was like, no, I need to watch this, and so I paid the full price and I watched it, and I did quite enjoy it. But maybe it's because I'm not a Star Wars fan, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
This could do a whole episode on
Mate,
the fact that I'm not a Star Wars fan.
you know, we could do a
I
whole
prefer Star Trek.
well, we could do a full episode on exactly why Last Jedi was shite, but I think that's something we'll need to get David Paulus back on for, because when I had watched Mandalorian, I messaged him and I says, have you watched The Mandalorian? And he was like, not yet, I just woke up, I'm about to, because obviously there's a time difference with him being in the US. And he was like, I sent him pictures, like GIFs of like crying. You know that scene with Matthew McConaughey and Interstellar? He's like that.
Yeah.
Well, I sent that to him and I was like, you in 20 minutes. I was like, future you in 20 minutes. And then after he sent me back, he was like, you were fucking goddamn right. I was like, I know. He was like, my mum's asking why I'm crying. So yeah, I feel there are so many good Star Wars episodes out there that we can have with him on, which will be class. But
Run! Go! Get to the jibber jabber!